What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of sitting around a campfire, essentially. I don't really know quite what to call it. Basically, it's just coming here and just chilling out. Come talk about whatever's bothering you. I know I've got a game kind of going in the background. The game is kind of just like a secondary thing, right? This way, if nobody's chatting, at least you can watch something. But most importantly, it's about, kind of talking about what's bothering you. Let's log in here with Twitch real quick. This way you guys can spawn things in on me using Twitch. If not, then, oh, here we go. Bam, connected. So yeah, I'm working on a bot that allows me to, or allows you guys, rather, to be able to chat in anonymously. So if you want to ask something anonymously, if there's something bothering you and you don't really want, your name to pop up, I'm still kind of working on something along those lines. I don't really know quite how to do it. I think I'd have to use a separate API, which uses like a third-party website or something like that, that then sends it into me. I'll look into it for sure. But for now, it's the only thing I can suggest is if you really want to, you can create a second, like an alternate account, or it's really quick to set up another Twitch account, and you can just message through there, or on any of the other platforms. I don't know if I've got multi-stream shown here right now. Give me a sec. Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't know if I can do multi-stream chat. I can try, like I'll look for it. Yeah, the only thing I've got is Mix It Up Bot. Let me just double check that everything's kind of working here. But anyways, yeah, come in, chat about what's bothering you, or if there's any kind of advice that you have for other people or anything, let us know. In the meantime, I'm playing 7 Days to Die. It's essentially a zombie horror survival. There's a bunch of actions that just spawned in chat, so things that are available that you can spawn in on me once the cooldown goes away. I'll eventually have to remove that cooldown too, but I did add a couple things here, so a bot basically randomly will ask me if there's something that you guys want to know. Kind of just things to keep the chat rolling. I've experienced quite a lot in life. I'm nearly 40 years old now, and I've been through hell and back. Let's just say that. So I've experienced a bit. Now it does look like it's being choppy over here. I hope that that's just the chat bot and it's not actually choppy. Let me know in the chat if it seems choppy on your end. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's just the preview that I see on my other screen that's choppy. So let me see here. He's got some quests to do, so let's go ahead and do some of these. Sure, let's do a Shade Tree Auto. You know what? I don't even remember where I put my my house, to be honest. Ooh, look at this, a Wandering Horde. How many arrows do I have? 9. That's probably not enough. That's definitely not enough. All right, do this the old-fashioned way. It'd be nice to find an actual knife. Ow, son of a bitch. Ooh, loot bag. Oh, gotta watch my stamina here. Nice. Come on, one more loot bag. Oh, I just got one. Alright, well, it's better than nothing. That shitty shovel replaces my other shitty shovel, at least. And I can make better quality clubs. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let me know if the music is too loud too, or if anything, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I've got a bot that will come up and will randomly ask me questions and stuff like that. Randomly ask me about, you know, things in life that I've kind of gone through. But if there's anything you want to know in particular, let me know. Like I said, I've shared my story already. It's a bit of a traumatic one. I don't really want to have everybody kind of go through it again, but if you're new here and you want to know, just go ahead and ask. Like I said, mostly this is just a place for people to come and talk about literally whatever's bothering you. Ooh, a knife guide book. Don't mind if I do. You know what? Here, I'll go first. Lately... Oh, there you go. So the spawns are all available right there. Lately, I've been kind of struggling with a feeling of loneliness. And it's not really necessarily like a relationship thing. It's the fact that for the longest time, I've felt so disconnected from people that I guess I never really developed the skill on... Oh shit, okay, good thing I saw you creeping up on me. Never really developed the skill on how to connect with people. So to me, it's kind of like a new skill that I'm still kind of learning. And on sometimes, like some occasions, I have connected with, you know, people on an emotional or a spiritual level. But it seems like a lot of people nowadays are very skin deep. A lot of people don't really want to get into the weeds about who they are type thing, right? Nobody really wants to talk about things that they've gone through, or you know, how they've kind of survived it. Best way that I found to get around that was me and a bunch of guys, we got together and we started doing a guys group, right? So I go... Give me a sec here. On Wednesdays, we've got a... Oh, that's right. There's the cooldown again because I'm in the POI. Sorry about that. Okay, hang on here. Let's go like this. So on Wednesdays, we get together, and it's basically just us guys, and that's all we do is we just chat about things that's kind of bothering us. So sorry, that's Fridays that we do that. So that's... Oh no, my arrow. It's kind of a thing that we already do in person. You know, I'm still trying to get out more in like in the neighborhood, I guess. What do you call that? Not really society, like out in... Yeah, I guess just kind of like my little neighborhood here, and just try to get out and meet more people, right? So it's... I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, if you will. I guess a good example of that, even though this is gonna show how nerdy I am. Was that it? Dr. Trader, yeah, that was it. All we had to do to clear this place? Alright. So, like, for example, Thursdays, there is a Dungeons and Dragons group that's getting together at, like, the local library. I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons in forever. I loved it when I played it with my friends, and I really miss them. It's another thing is that, you know, since I've left the military, it's been a lot of trying to readapt to... How do you say that? A quiet lifestyle, I guess. It's a lot more different than you would expect. Ooh, this corn's regrown. Yeah. When you're used to just working all the time and it's like you're at 100% capacity, going down to like anything below 50% capacity, jumbled backpack, oh, that sucks. Anything below 50% capacity is kind of like a breath of fresh air, but at the same time, you don't get used to it that quickly. Let me just say that. It's definitely a new kind of feeling. So forcing myself out, trying to get to do things, it's a friend told me, because I was like, you know, how do I find out what it is that I'm gonna like to do, right? Like what if I hate it? She said, well, what if you don't? You know, like what if you do like it? What if you do end up finding something that you really like? What if it's a sport, pickleball? I hate to say pickleball because everybody is absolutely obsessed with pickleball right now. But I mean, at the end of the day, if I like it, I like it, whatever. I'm gonna go with a box of tier 1 mods. I have a bunch of ammo. I could use 30 more rounds. I'm hoping to get an extended bag. We'll see.
It's a deal. Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the
Faster reload. Okay. I can throw that into there. But, you know, it's yeah, like she said, what if it's something that you end up enjoying? So I thought to her, or I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? You're probably right. Like, what if it is something that I end up doing that I enjoy? So I think getting out there, you know, talking to more people, especially people with similar interests. Holy shit. You guys all just sleeping out here? You're a snake? No, it's a crawler. Ooh, level up. Don't mind if I do. Wait, new actions available already? God, I hate the crawlers. The hell are you, a feral? God damn. So, on the side there, you can see a bunch of the things in the game. Basically everything here on the right-hand side. Those are all things that you can spawn into the game. Basically, blue helps me, red hurts me. That can only be done through Twitch, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that, so here you go. Yo, Blue, hello, hello. How are you doing? Here, let me answer this question real quick, and then I'll get to you right at it. So what's the hardest part of being a man for you lately? Oof. That is a tough question. I think for me, the hardest part is I really badly want to start a family, but at the same time, I don't want it to be with just anybody. Like, I don't want to start a family that's going to eventually separate, right? Like, I want a forever family. You're doing great. I am doing, you know what? Pretty great too. I'll be honest. I had a good gym session today. I benched 260, which is a PR for me, for I think 2. It's only 2 reps, so not a lot, but I did confirm it by doing 2. So I had a good gym session. I can't really complain. Otherwise, you know, living life. You know, trying to keep it together one day at a time. But yeah, if you're new here, basically this is the reason why I have it as a just chatting, even though I'm playing a video game, is because my whole channel that I want to try and do now is I want to have a channel where people can come in here and chat about whatever's bothering you. Like if you've got issues with home or school or work or relationships, I might not have the best advice. I'm hoping that I can create a circle of people. Like I want to create an environment where there's a lot of knowledgeable people in chat that will be able to help kind of everybody out. Kind of like foster that sort of environment. So that's, you know, that's what I'm working towards. I feel like, you know, there's not enough out there to really help people or help. I'm gonna say, I'll be honest, like not really enough to like help guys, right? And guys helping other guys type thing, just to kind of get through the day. Sometimes, you know, life can be kind of challenging, and I'm not here to be a I'm not here to be a therapist by any means, but I mean, shit, if sometimes just talking about something can feel like therapy, right? So kind of what I'm trying to do. Right? I had Super Cat in here yesterday. He was a guy that you know, he's been through some stuff too. And through chatting with him, you know, it was pretty eye-opening about some of the things that some people go through. Right? So it's you know, you only get one life to live, and sometimes talking about stuff can mean the difference. So, ooh, a follow. What's that? Did you follow? Oh, Blue. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah. So that's essentially what I'm trying to do. You know, I know it's gonna be a slow process at first. I did stream before. I haven't streamed in like 2 years. I've gone through a lot, so kind of difficult for... Oh shit, everything's full. Wait, why is that locked? I myself have gone through a lot, so there was kind of like a bit of... I took 2 years off to try and clear my head, sort of thing. So, you know, it's oh geez, I'm hungry and thirsty. All right, I gotta eat. Yeah, I've got a bunch of cornbread here. What was that? Ooh. Voting complete. Oh, I got supplies. Yo, I got food supplies. Just as I said, I was starving. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, a mega crush. I'm gonna need to... Hang on, I need to make more storage. Can I make a wood storage crate? I can. So yeah, I've kind of, you know, been through a bit in the last 2 years. My story is kind of traumatic. I shared a bit about it just last week. I plan on doing at least kind of one stream every week. Hopefully, I'd like to get up to, you know, more if my schedule allows it. Right now, it's kind of like, you know, every Tuesday sort of thing is kind of where I'm at. But, let me grab all of this food stuff here. More food, but that's, you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's the wrong button. I want to, yeah, I want to create a space for people to come in and basically chat about anything. If something's going good for you, for example, if you're like, hey man, life's going great right now. I got a new job, got a new girlfriend, got a new boyfriend, whatever it is. You know, I want to hear success stories too. Oh, these two boxes look different. Oh, maybe they're on... Oh, it's because they're on different sides. Let's see here. Corn. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of food in here. Alright, let's go see the trader. Right now, this is, kind of a shitty house, not gonna lie. We're kind of just in the middle of, starting out here. I don't expect to find a good spot, really. But yeah, this is 7 Days to Die. It's a zombie horror survival game. I love it just because it's, for the most part, up until the 7th day. At the 7th day, you get a horde of zombies, and you better have a horde base built, or they are coming and there's no stopping them. So I've got like tons of zombies essentially gonna come on the 7th day. I have to make a base that can withstand it. I'm hoping to do something. I don't know what to build. I'll have to think of something on the spot. Usually the first, I need the crafting skill. I need the crafting skill book. Come on, give me a... What's the workbenches one called? None of those. I need, what's it called? Jeez, I don't even remember. Wasteland Treasures? No. Why can't I remember it? Hunter's Journal, Lucky... Oh wait, I'm looking in the wrong one here. Robotics. Workstations. Forge ahead. I need a Forge ahead book. I need literally one more. You know what? No, I'm gonna see. This guy, he's gotta have a Forge ahead book. Let me see. Oh, he doesn't have any. He's got Spear Hunter, Shotgun, Pistol Pete. Really? That's all you've got for books, my guy? No, he's got books right here. But he's got no Forge ahead. Hilarious. Alright. Well, let's go and look for something, I guess. So what about you, Blue? How's life going for you? Let's start off with an easy question. Where are you from? That way I can kind of get a thing. Or you can stay anonymous if you want. You know, I know a lot of people want to do that too if you want to talk about stuff. Toronto? Jeez, you're right around the corner from me. Less than an hour away from Toronto almost every weekend. In fact, I'm going to Toronto tomorrow to go see a friend, a DJ play. His name is DJ Theo Rebel. Absolutely lovely guy. Oh, I got rid of all my arrows. That's a doghouse. I am not messing with a doghouse. Is there a dog in there? You know what? I'm not even gonna try. Okay, you know what? I left all my... Oh, that's a biker. Bikers. Okay, hang on. I need to go home and make some more arrows. Shit. 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 They're so tanky. There we go. Okay, where's home? Over this way. Are you telling me to be calm, or is life cat? I don't know if the spawn thing is gonna work. I'm in the safe area. I still have to change. I already put in the chat bot, so it asks me a couple questions. Ooh, iron arrow. Ooh, I might already switched the... Do I have any feathers? The chat bot, right? So I changed the chat bot, so the thing, so... Yo, can't... Not much to do in Niagara. It's because you're white. Oh my god. Get out of here, Super Cat. I go to Toronto to see friends. There's, like I said, there's not much to do here. I like the nightlife in Toronto. I often go to, like, right, so... log into Twitch. I have to then it's another 5-minute wait. I'm sorry, guys. There was something going on where I couldn't jump. There we go. Alright, go, and then we'll head out here. Exit is over this way. But yeah, you been? Yeah, I go to Toronto pretty often, and then tomorrow I'm going, like I said, to go support a friend who's a DJ. He's a real cool guy. I saw him. Geez, when was the last time I saw him play? I think it's been a while. But yeah, you know, try to support people that friends and stuff. Mostly passing through and heading to bed. All right, no problem, man. I take it. I know it's a Tuesday. You probably got work tomorrow, but you know, definitely thanks for stopping by. Ooh, I see you there. I see you. Ah, shit. Damn it. Don't wake her up. Can I still get the sneak? There we go. I mean, I took a beating just to get that one sneak attack, so I'm not sure if it was worth it, but whatever, we'll make it work. Oh geez, here we go. Another guy wearing a helmet. Oh man, I'm getting my ass handed to me here. Throw on a bandage. Can't be walking through here just eating every fist. Still no knife. Oh, you were hiding up there. I mean, that's a good spot to hide, I guess. Um. All right. But yeah, for me, and like I said, kind of like the one thing I've been struggling with lately is kind of been like a little bit of loneliness, and ooh, there we go. Yo, a pistol. Let's go. That's a huge find. That is a big upgrade. Yeah, you know what? I know it gets lonely here. I think what it is, to be honest, I think it's the winter time. Because in the summertime, there's always something to do. But in the winter, it's kind of hard to go outside, right? Like, I absolutely love outdoor events. Stuff like that, you know? I love going out to the beach. There's like raves at the beach sometimes. We do like a cherry beach sort of thing. Not the one that you have to pay for, like the free ones, right? So it's, you know, like little things like that. I absolutely love to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys are gonna fall through the roof? No, you're gonna come in this way. Winter has all of the holidays. That is true. That is true. Winter does have, well, does it have all of the yeah, most of them. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, I think what it is like I said, just the winter time. So it's the wintertime blues. What's something you'd tell your younger self? Ooh, that is a deep one. Hang on, let's see here. Before I do anything, how much is this getting? That's fly speed, 10%. Is this one better? I think that one might be better. Something I'd tell my younger self. Buy crypto. No. Realistically, though, huh. I'd say don't become jaded. There's gonna be people in life that are gonna do you wrong. And I'd say it's not their fault. They don't know any better. And to cut people off entirely because of a few bad apples is probably not the best way to go. I think that's honestly something I'd tell my younger self. I think there's a lot of times where... Wait, what's going on? Return to trader. What's that icon mean? Quest limit? Oh, I've reached my quest limit. Stop worrying about things and just give in to impulse more. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? I heard something that was actually really amazing. Somebody said, they said, you know what? Go and do the thing. Because so many times we convince ourselves that, you know, it's not worth, you know, to go do that. What if I don't like it? What if I make a fool of myself? What if... You will regret not doing something almost more than you will ever regret doing it. There was a study that was done that said that most people who regret things in life is regretting not doing something versus regretting doing something. So I think you're right on that, is given to impulse more. Go and actually do the thing. There's, you know what, there's one thing that I've been thinking a lot about too. You get really bad analysis by paralysis. You know what, so do I. Yeah, so do I. Where you just overanalyze things, and because there's, you know what, I'll be honest, that's exactly what I talked about last time. How, because now that I'm free from the military, I have I have so many options that I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know what kind of... Ooh, Night Stalker. What is this one? Do 10% more sneak damage at night. Or do I get wood? No, I can gather wood. To where you actively find reasons not to do things? You know what? Like I said, it's... Oh, what is this? Big Mama attack. Oh, who called this in? Oh, it's because you didn't vote. I guess I forgot to mention that, yeah, you can vote on stuff. Yeah, like I said, man, being out, there's so many... Jesus Christ! There's so many things that I can do that I'm not sure... hello? Hello? I can't jump, I can't click. Booster boost? Man, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you going? No, it's not working. I think it's, I think the game's kind of all kinds of messed up again. Did I get any kind of, error? Oh! Yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of errors. Okay. I'll have to figure out what that is. I hope we don't get that again. You, returned to streaming? I thought you were not. Wait. You returned to streaming, or you thought I was not returning to streaming? I didn't think I was going to be returning to streaming either. Maybe the Twitch interaction is screwing it up? No, it's not. It's one of the mods that I've got. Because the game updated and I haven't updated my mods, so I'll have to go in and kind of fix all of that. Like, see, a lot of the errors, null reference, object not an instance, so I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Let me log it back in here. Yo, Monkey, how's it going, man? Can you ask why? Yeah, you know what? Here, tell you what, I'll tell you my story. There's a bunch of you guys in the chat right now, so you know what? I'll tell you my story. So, about a year ago, well, what's up, buddy? Oh, you know, coming back to streaming, at least trying it. And now basically what I'm doing is, instead of doing a gaming channel, I'm trying to do like a just chatting thing where you can come in and talk about what's bothering you. You know, I want to create a community where, you know, people can come together and try and give each other advice on things that are kind of bothering you in life. Let me can you grab my ass? I mean, sure, if that's what you're into. As for Booster Boost, let me explain my story. So about 2 years ago, me and the girlfriend broke up. Basically what had happened was, about 2 years before that, she and we were trying to have a kid together. We were trying for about a year and a half. I went through, we both went through like a fertilization clinic to see if there was anything wrong with us, to see why we weren't able to get pregnant. And everything came back clean. Everything was good. Everything looked fine. Everything should have been working. So one day she finally got pregnant, but what it was is it was an ectopic pregnancy. What that means is it was a pregnancy that happened outside of the uterus. It actually happened in her fallopian tube. So we didn't know this until a couple weeks, where she started feeling immense pain. Right? She was in so much pain that one day she came home from work, absolutely crying, and I ended up rushing her to the hospital. Rushed her to the hospital, only to find out that the doctors were like, well, we're not sure if you're pregnant because your beta levels keep going up and down, and it doesn't make sense for the numbers to go both up and down. They should only be going up if you're pregnant. And I was like, well, there's got to be something going on. Can we, like, get an ultrasound? So they finally did an ultrasound, and basically they found out that she was bleeding internally and had to have emergency surgery. So her fallopian tube ruptured inside of her. We lost the pregnancy. And it basically just drove a wedge between us. So that and a couple other things for reasons why I wasn't able to be home because I was in the military. It ended up driving a wedge between us that never really healed. I fell into a depression. I was put on a bunch of meds that I probably shouldn't have been put on, to be honest. They kind of did more harm than good. And then one day, yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, it is a tough thing. So one day I took all of my meds that I was supposed to, like my prescription. I never abused my prescription. And then I started hearing voices. I started hearing voices of like my parents and stuff like that, and it started getting worse and worse. This one fateful night, I heard what essentially sounded like my family calling out to me from the void, is the best way I can describe it. It sounded like my family was trying to tell me that the life I was living in, this life here, was not a real life, and in order to join them, I had to cut ties with my current life. So I tried to do the forever sleep. Not intentionally, like I didn't want my life to end. I have to be very careful with my wording because of Twitch, right? I didn't want to do anything, but I wanted so desperately to meet up with my family. So I almost succeeded. Well, I guess succeed is kind of a bad word to use. Basically what had happened was, in the last few minutes that I had left, for some reason, I swear it was some kind of divine intervention. I don't know. I'm not really a religious person, but it felt like something had come. I lacerated. I have to be very careful with my wording here. I had damaged my wrists so bad that I couldn't use my hands. And somehow I was, in my last few moments, I was able to dial 911 and get help. Basically, the ambulance that had come and showed up, I ended up going to the hospital surrounded by surgeons because I had a lot of damage to my body. I'll just put it that way. And I remember waking up in the hospital, and the doctor said that I probably had about 5 minutes left before I wouldn't be here anymore. So it's yeah, it's kind of a tough thing. So that along with a bunch of, trying to recover from that, is why I've been away for the last 2 years. There was a period where streaming kind of didn't really feel fun, I guess, and that was part of that. But I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn a negative into a positive and share my story in a way that kind of hopefully brings people, I guess, a bit of vulnerability to hopefully tell people that, like, there's always something worth fighting for, even when life feels like it's, at its end. It gets better. It always gets better. So that's kind of why I started streaming again. I want people to, to feel like there's still hope. So yeah, that is the short version of my story. There's, you know, a lot more in between there. I still need another surgery on my one hand. This hand really kind of doesn't work all that well. The two fingers here are kind of permanently damaged. It is what it is. But I'm thankful to be here, right? I couldn't have asked for like a better life, even though I know. Ooh, let's see here. These ones are actually better. Even though I know it's kind of a bit of a traumatic event, I'm still doing all right, you know. So that's kind of like the short version of my story. I remember something I said to someone on the edge. Oh yeah, like oh shiitake mushrooms. What's one thing you're trying to control that you should release? Ooh. What's one thing that you said there, Booster, to someone that you thought was close? Okay, let's go like this. Let's modify you, put that on there. And let's see what we've got in here. What's one thing I'm trying to control that I should let go of? Even if things don't get better, I rather feel something than absolutely nothing. Yeah. That's deep. For a while there, and this is part of the downside of the medication that I was on, is it makes you feel so numb. And I just couldn't do it anymore, right? Like it was part of that. And like I said, I was not abusing the medication in any way. It's just it wasn't working for me. It was not a good thing to be on that medication. So thankfully I'm off the medication now. I'm on different medication and I'm like on the bare minimum stuff. So I'm not you know, I'm not on like 40 different kinds of meds that have a chance to interact with each other. So there's that. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of it's a tough thing, right? Do you know what exactly it was you had voices with? Yes, it was trazodone and I forget the other one. It was an anti-anxiety. And it gave me night sweats too. It was terrible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was mostly the trazodone, because trazodone I wasn't supposed to be on for extended periods of time, and I was on it for a very long time. Oh, am I already full on... Shit, I'm already full on stuff here. Let me go back to the other question there. What's one thing you're trying to control that you should let go of or release? I would say the way people think of me. As much as you try, people are often going to already make up their mind about you. Right? Like they always hear that first impressions. Rarely do you get a chance to make a second impression. Right? Unless obviously they're like a friend or something. But I think first impressions, people are always going to kind of have a first impression of you. And you're a different person to every other different person. To somebody, you're the most caring person in the world. To somebody else, you're a very selfish person. To somebody, you could be a very thoughtful and giving. To somebody else, you could be very closed and isolated. I think one thing I should let go of is not trying to control the way people see me and just live through the way that I see myself. And I think that's a thing that a lot of people could do. I mean, like, I feel like if you live through your own true intentions, then how other people view you will matter less. Because at the end of the day, you know you're doing right by you.
Fucking fix my shop, my rules. Oh,
Let's see here.
you want a guarantee?
You want to know what is bothering me? I lost my job of 19 years last March and had to start a new job that I honestly love way more, but I make so much less money and I can't afford my bills. Wow. You love it more, but you can't afford your bills. Is it possible to downgrade your lifestyle to afford your bills? And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, like, if you absolutely love your job and this is something that you want to do more of, I think in time they'll start paying you better, right? Obviously you had to start from the bottom of the corporate ladder again, but is it possible to kind of, you know, like downgrade your lifestyle a bit to be able to support kind of within your bracket? Might have been anxiety meds because trazodone doesn't have any hallucinations as a side effect. I'll have to look into it. There was one that was like a an anti-anxiety, and I forget what it's called. This is not to take away from what you're talking about. No, it's, don't worry. Yeah, no, I absolutely, there's no taking away. Don't worry, monkey. I would rather hear what everybody's going through. It's not a competition. It's not because I'm going through something or if I went through something worse that yours is irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like, it's not to some people, the worst day of their life is that the barista at the coffee shop got their order wrong. And to those people, I'm jealous, right? But I'm not going to downplay it because to them, it could be literally the worst day of the world. And I'm gonna, you know, kind of help them through that, hopefully. Do I work full-time? Currently, I'm on VA disability. So Veterans Affairs disability. But I worked full-time in the military. And then ever since my, you know, that accident there, I'm on VA disability. So, no, I don't work full-time. Yes, I do. And that is what I'm trying to do. It's just being a single dad paying my mortgage with 2 kids to take care of. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine that that's hard. If it's one of those things where you quit your job of 19 years because you didn't like it that much. And now that you find something that you love, from what I hear from every successful person is once you find a job that you love, it no longer feels like a job and you can excel so much more there than you ever would have been able to at a job that you hate. Because you're going to work better, you're going to have a better quality of life. People are going to start seeing your work ethic and rewarding you for it. These are all things that will accumulate. And I know starting from the bottom of the corporate ladder again is definitely a hit. Yeah. The only other thing I can suggest is, what if it's possible that you pick up a second job, or like a second part-time? And I know that's gonna suck, but it could be a temporary fix for a temporary problem. I'm hoping it's a temporary problem. How long have you been working at this this new job for? Do you think you're up for a promotion anytime soon? Well, Sims, they won't send you to a war zone. You're lucky in that regard. Yeah, I'm retired from the military now, so I'm out of that, thankfully. Yeah, I'm I don't have to worry about that so much anymore. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just running around aimlessly here. You know what? Let's grab some ammo. I thought I could stack. No, I can't. Ooh, we're getting more errors. What am I getting an error of? Oh, I don't like these errors. My game is gonna start freezing soon. How long have you been retired? I've been retired for a year. Actually, just over a year. A year and 10 days. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Nice. Let's see if I can get him to come over to the front door here. Yeah, just over a year. Is he coming? He's coming. Well, I'm gonna have to wait for the nighttime, unfortunately. Ooh, actually, I need to repair my armor. What do I need to repair that? Just a normal repair kit. Alright, I can do that. So now he shows up. You serious? Alright, let's go say hi. Over here. Oh, he's banging on that. No. Alright. Well, you have seen in my snaps, I never lost much time in work. Just work for way less, and have gone up the chain twice in the last year. Sorry, give me a sec here. Nice. I just work for way less and have gone up the chain twice in the last year. But I need like 1 or 2 more promotions to get back where I left off. Okay, so 1 or 2 promotions, that's not too bad. Right? So that's about a year. I'm assuming you probably have no savings and you're probably going into debt, which does suck. Yeah. The only thing, the only thing I can think of is I feel like this is probably better for you. Right? You're going to be so much happier, your quality of life is going to be so much better. You know, it sucks now. I know it does. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they let you retire considering what happened to you. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I still have to go through, essentially I have to go through 2 years. So a total of 2 years of kind of them assessing me to see whether or not I could go back to work type thing. I will get there, I believe that. But this is the thing that's bothering me. 100%. 100%. I believe you. I want to help you. I really do, and I don't know how. Yeah. What do your kids think? Right? Like, what do they think about the situation? Have you talked to them about it? Because if all you need is 2 more promotions, that's essentially 1 more year, right? So it's 1 more year of hardship to get back to where you were after 19 years. I'd say that's a win. Jeez. That was a little dark. They experienced the effect of it, mostly from my stress. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Kids are sensitive to that sort of thing, right? Yeah, the only thing I can think of, but they are still in their own world at the moment. You know what? I love that. I miss being in my own world as a kid. You know? Remember when we used to go out, like as kids, and we had bicycles everywhere? We didn't have to worry about somebody stealing our bicycles. You just leave them on the front yard. Man, those were good times. I miss the good old days. It was a different world for sure. Let's see here. I need more food. I don't really have a lot here. Can of salmon. Let's eat that. If your life had a mission objective right now, what is it? Your son has a job at the same company as me, so he's doing a thing? Yo, no way, that's amazing. I mean, when I was in high school, I had a job and I had to help pay for bills too. It was a tough time. But I'm glad I did it. You know, we were able to keep the house. I did my part. You know, I had to buy groceries with my money. Right? That's kind of what I did, because my mother, she was a single parent at the time, trying to make ends meet. So it was a challenging time. But you know, we all go through it in the end. Your life had a mission objective right now. What is it? I would say to try and reach as many people as possible. Yeah. I think I'm kind of in the middle of writing a podcast too, to kind of elaborate on my story. And being that a podcast doesn't have to have as many filters as Twitch does for kind of what went on, I think a podcast showing people that even when death is knocking at your door, that it's possible to still find light in the darkness. Ooh, I just remembered I got my protein shake. I'd say, oh, excuse me. I'd say that's probably what it is. I'd like for it to be something like, you know, noble, but I think a general outreach to try and help as many people as possible would be kind of my mission statement. Like I said, I want to have a space where people can come in and, you know, vent, get advice, get help, right? Like, I mean, even if I have to look for, ooh, what are you doing? Where are you going? This guy's just out for a nighttime run. Well, I ruined his day. What was one thing I was gonna ask you something, Monkey, and now I completely forget. Oh well, maybe it wasn't that important. Yeah, I know that feeling of not being able to make ends meet with bills. I was struggling there for a bit too, until kind of VA kind of came in and helped me kind of get back on track. I hear another one in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Fire when ready. You know what? I completely forgot. Oh. Wood getting well, maybe this isn't relevant. Maybe this isn't what I was gonna ask you, and I completely forget what I was gonna ask you. But would getting a second part-time job be helpful in your situation or no? Like, would it help out, or would it just do? Who has a window in front of the sink? Like, who doesn't have a mirror? Oh, there's a mirror here. Alright. Alright, I'll give it to you. Whoa. I'm not doing two. Okay, I need a proper knife here. Oh, shit. I got an abrasion. Oh, and I'm infected. You son of a bitch. Anyways, like, how's your streaming going, Monkey? I know that you've been streaming a bit too. I haven't watched anybody's streams. Usually, and this is funny because usually I like to watch like big streamers and stuff like that. I haven't even watched like big streamers stream. Like I just don't watch streams anymore. I don't know. It's just stun resist. Bunch of trash up here. Yeah, I don't know. I've been so, I guess, disconnected from a while. If I could, I probably would, but currently I'm just grinding hard at the place I'm at, trying to get to the next tier. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know your situation best, right? So you know what's best for you. I mean, if it's possible for you to grind up like that and get that next promotion, then hell yeah, man. I'll pray for you, man, that you get it. I'm sure you will. I know it's tough for now. You know what? We'll put it on the calendar. We'll see how you're doing in a year from now. We'll see if by February of 2027, if you're in a much better spot than where you were. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff here that I gotta sell. I bet you will be. I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling that 2026 is going to be a good year for a lot of people. I don't know why, but I feel like 2026 is just going to be a good year. Honey. Damn, I've only got one honey? Oh, that is rough. That is very rough. I need to start building a horde base, and I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. You know what? Let's go over here. I might have an idea. I might have an idea. I mean, already qualified to test for the next level. I actually screwed up and missed the test, so hopefully I can test again in May. Oh. Hell yeah. I mean, that sounds like a good plan. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Hang on a sec here. Yo, May. That's not far at all. March, April, May. Okay, that's a few more months. Yeah, man, I'm sure you'll get it. Man, that would be badass. Let's see here. Do I have one of these already? I don't. What about you? Do I have hand gloves? I do. Or hand socks. Hand gloves. I was gonna say, they look like hand socks. Okay, there's gonna be people sleeping everywhere. That... Fuck! Oh! I got the crit, though. I'll take it. I'll take the little wins. Okay, got her. Gotta be Mr. Sneaky. Nice. Ooh, there's another one. I'm thinking I might be able to do a horde base across this. Oh, damn. I don't know if I can. I don't know where to do a horde base, I'll be honest. Give me back my arrow. I know it's like, I've got several days left. Like, I don't have to do it right now. But I hate waiting to do it until the last minute because I always, like... I always second guess kind of like what kind of base I want to do. So I'm hoping to get something decent, but... Ooh, what did I pick up there? The hell's this? Oh, miner outfit. Yo, let's go. Oh, fucking birds. I was thinking about doing a base kind of like up here, where they kind of come across. What's this made out of, though? Oh, that's... this is going to take forever to break. I was supposed to go to a test at the hotel on the 4th, but they had me closing at my job, and my brain only remembered that I worked the night, not to get my ass up to go for the test. Oh, that's fine, man. You know, shit happens. I know it's kind of a... It's one of those things where there's always a silver lining, right? Maybe there was a reason why... Maybe there was a reason why you forgot it, and who knows, maybe if you going for that test and you getting it, maybe something bad could have happened, you know? I like to kind of always think on that kind of mentality. It's like, well, if I did get this and things did go that way, then maybe it was possible that... Oh, I've only got one. Damn it. Maybe it's possible that something bad would have happened. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. There'll be a couple times where I'm stuck in traffic, right? Like I was telling Blue that I go to Toronto all the time, and it takes about an hour to get there. And sometimes I'll get stuck in traffic, and then I think to myself, I'm like, oh, you know, like, why did I have to get stuck in traffic? Blah, blah, blah. But then I kind of think, I was like, well, maybe me being stuck in traffic, you know, kind of prevented me from driving like an idiot and getting into an accident. Kind of one of those things where, who knows, maybe it's possible, maybe not, but I feel like more good usually comes out of a situation, like things kind of pile up in a good sense rather than usually in a negative. It's kind of a little thing I do, I guess. It sort of helps me, I guess, cope. We'll say that, sort of cope. Maybe that's all it is. It is just cope. But oh, let's see here. Alright, you're gonna go to sleep. Nice seeing you, by the way. Hey, man, Booster, thanks for coming by. It was good chatting. Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna be here, at least trying to do, every Tuesday. I'm gonna try to do, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Thursdays are when that Dungeons & Dragons thing is going on, right? So I'm gonna try and get out into the world, and hopefully... Oh, I missed all of that. I'm gonna try and get out into the community and, you know, try and be more active and find more people to do things with. So thanks for stopping by, man. I'll chat with you hopefully next week. A new vote has started. So you can do A, B, or C. It's hashtag A, hashtag B, or hashtag C. Yeah, man. See you around, buddy. And that can be done in Twitch chat to vote. Ooh, bone knife quality 4. Alright, let's go build that. Where's home? Over here. Sorry, I've got my protein shake. Oh, he voted A. Ammo supplies. Hell yeah. Good night, brother. Have a good one. Explosive supplies. Oh, now we've got a tie here. Let's see, which one is it going to give us? We got explosives. All right. All right. Oh, dynamite. That's the worst one. Dynamite does so much block damage, but like does almost no damage to zombies. Well, I might be able to use it for something. Who knows? We'll save it for later. I'm gonna need a bunch more. Let's see here. Miner's outfit. Do I even keep it? Commando gloves. Ranged damage. Intellect. You had to make it interesting? That's all good, man. I don't mind it. Let's see here. Stun resist. I don't think I get stunned very much. Commando gloves, I don't do much range damage. I need, like, melee damage. I don't have anything for melee damage right now. What about farmer's gloves? Let's get rid of you, put you on this side. The stream isn't showing up choppy for you, is it at all? Because it's kind of showing choppy on my other screen over there. I'm not sure if it's showing up like that for you or if the sound's off or anything. Like I said, it's been a while since I had all these kind of settings all done. Those books. I want to bring those books. I want to sell them. I'm gonna go and grab these and sell them to the trader. Hopefully get some money. There we go. All of this can get sold. Oh, and I wanted to make a better knife. There we go. What's a win from this week that you didn't tell anyone? Okay, here's an interesting one. I dated this girl a couple months back. We only dated for a little bit, so I don't really count it that much. But for the longest time, I couldn't stop thinking about her. Kind of one of those things where she was just kind of always on my mind. Even though I know we were not a right fit for each other. Kind of one of those things where I felt kind of a deep down connection. Even though it seemed like both of us were kind of hesitant with a deep connection. And this week, I think, was like the first week where I've been able to kind of not really think about it too much. It sounds like a small win, and it might be, but to me, it's something that that I'm kind of glad. You know, it's kind of one of those things where moving on for me is kind of a difficult process to go through. I kind of, like, when I see somebody's intentions, I kind of want to pursue them, but yeah, I know it's it was for the best that we both went our separate ways, and this week was kind of like the first week where it felt like it was a good decision, where like I didn't have any regrets about it. So yeah, small win. Do you have any jobs? I don't want to do buried supplies. Let's do a clear. I'm hoping to get a bike by the end of this. If I complete enough of these, see, I really don't like all these errors here. There's something with the weather. There's something going on. I don't know. So if I complete, I think it's, let's see here. If I complete 10 quests, how many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be 9. So if I do 2 more quests, I'll unlock the bicycle. That'll allow me to travel a lot faster. So Monkey, how was your streaming going? I didn't even ask you that. How's life going for you in the streaming world? I know I haven't oh shit, there's spikes there. I know I haven't been watching your streams much lately. I probably should, I'll be honest. I should be a bit more active with my friends. That's one thing I'm lacking in, is supporting my friends a bit more. You just streamed tonight? Oh, nice. What did you stream? Oh, what? Oh, I didn't even see you there. Okay, she's gone. Look for some books. Ooh, 2 more knife guy books. Don't mind if I do. Bone quality 5. Let's go. Hightail? What's Hightail? I don't know that game. Ooh, level up. I think I've got a few skill points. Oh, I've got 4. Yo, let's go. Deep cuts. Let's go whirlwind. Gives me increased attack speed. Oh, I see you there. And I see you there too. Can I thread the needle? Yes. Yo, let's go. It's like Minecraft, but different. Okay. Like Minecraft, but different. That's a very broad answer. I take it you're probably tired, so typing right now is probably a lot. Maybe I'll jump in voice with you sometime, or maybe, you know what? Maybe I can just look up a video on it. Yeah, that'll be better. I'll just look up a video on it. This is a clear area. Already got that wasteland treasures. Fucking bird. Nope, it's not loaded. Let's reload it. Most people compare it to Minecraft is how I can explain it. Okay. So it's like a block builder sort of game. Hey, look at this. Actual pipe bombs. I could use those. Ooh, I can make a hobo stew now. Wait, I haven't cleared the area yet? Wait, who am I missing? Oh, it was you. Oh, you were out here. That's why. Okay. Let's go back to the tray to turn this in. You're still playing it, which is why I might be typing in shorter sentences. That's no problem, buddy. Don't worry about it. I can look it up. Ooh, new actions are available. Anti-leech, big head. What's anti-leech? I have no idea. So some of these things, basically, as I level up, more and more things become unlocked, right? I'll have to change it so that you can still... crafting skill bundle. I need that. Bicycle, let's fucking go. Got any special jobs? Opening trade routes. Come on. Ah. Damn it. I need
I'll sell you food, but don't expect me to cook it.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me see your inventory again. You don't want that? Alright, well then I'm gonna drop it. Okay. Let's get on this. Actually, before I do that. Knife quality 6. Okay. Is there another trader around? You know what? Let's go all the way this way. I have to find another trader. I have to get that other book. That other book is going to allow me to... like, I need another workstations book. That way I can craft a forge. I'm pretty sure I put a point into it. Energized, resourceful, or jumbled backpack. Let's see, what's the game gonna give me? Jumbled backpack, of course. Let me just make sure I'm still playing the right music here. Yeah. Boop. So yeah. Looks like my chatbot is working though, so that's a good thing. I am going to try, like I said, I am going to try to create an API that will allow people to send messages in anonymously. So let's just say if there's something bugging you and, you know, you don't want people to know it's you, or you don't want me to know it's you, I am going to work on something like that. I don't know anything about that. I don't know how to... I might have to set up something through like a website. I do have a hosting address that I can do. So I'll try something. That'll be probably this week's project. I'll work on it over the weekend type thing. Maybe throughout the week. But overall, yeah, I mean, I'm glad to have seen a bunch of you guys come back. Monkey, I'm glad you're here, to be honest. You know, I haven't seen or heard from Gwen in a while. I talked to her about, I want to say, maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I heard she's doing better. I know she's still struggling with her situation as well. But from what she told me, she's actually doing a lot better than what she was originally. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I don't know if you've heard anything from Gwen. Gwen is a mutual friend of mine and Monkey's. Oh, chicken! Chicken! I need you! I need your meat! Give me your delicious meat. And then quickly, before I get too smelly. Ooh, just in time. Okay, I can make a quality 6 bone knife. Let's do that. I talk to Gwen every day. Oh, amazing. Well, tell her I said hi. And, I hope that, you know, things are going a lot, like, from what I heard, things are going a little bit better for her. Not amazingly better, but, you know, a little bit. Tell her that I hope she's doing amazingly better. See, these are things that, this is what I mean. I don't stay connected to my friends. And that's something that I need to work on. I need to check in on you guys more often. Yeah. Yeah, I need to put in a bit more effort into the relationships that I already have versus trying to start new ones. Yeah, I know she got away from her psycho ex. Yeah, I know that. That's why I said like I said last time we spoke. Okay, I just found where our base is going to be. Yeah, we're moving everything to the fire department. I think. Provided there is a... maybe not. Maybe I have to go all the way out here. Oh, this is going to send me to the burnt biome, isn't it? Shit. This is going to be a long ride. Can I make it there? Oh, it's only 9 in the morning. Yeah, of course I can make it there in time. Hell yeah. We'll make it there. Yeah, I know she got away from her ex there, and things are looking a bit better. I know she was saying that she was staying with a friend. And her friend was being very supportive. And from what I heard, she was kind of going through a similar situation with you. The only difference is obviously she doesn't have kids, so it's not quite the same situation, but yeah, trying to make ends meet. You know what? Like I said, man, I have a feeling 2026 is going to be a good year. I think 2026 is going to be a good year for a lot of people. I think the economy is probably going to bounce back. Like, I know the tariffs kind of put a damper on the economy, but as from what the economists said, that's kind of an expected thing, right? Like, as you impose tariffs, the economy usually does take a little hit, and it takes about a year for it to rebound. And then when it rebounds, it should rebound even stronger than what it was before. And then if the tariffs get lifted, then it'll rebound a second time. But, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm Canadian, and a lot of the Canadians don't like the tariffs. But, I mean, the tariffs kind of make sense, right? I mean, you want to try and keep your manufacturing and your supply chain within the country, so you're not so dependent on other countries. So it makes sense. It's just unfortunate the way, you know, yeah, the US economy is much stronger than the Canadian economy, so I guess a lot of Canadians were depending on the American economy to kind of help boost ours up, and Trump kind of was just like, yeah, well, no more freeloading. And I get it. I get it. It sucks, but I get it. She lost her job. Oh, that's unfortunate. And she's living with a best friend and trying to sell her house. I think, yeah, I think selling the house is probably... Ooh, another chicken! Hang on, hang on, hang on. Shit, I missed him. Yeah, I think selling the house will help her out a bit. Like, I mean, if she's already living with a friend, there's no point in having the house, and even if selling at a loss is a thing, I mean, selling at a loss, at least, I don't know if she's selling at a loss. She said that she did get it pretty cheap. No, that's not what I wanted. She did say that she got it pretty cheap, and I don't think she would be selling at a loss. I think she would be selling at a positive, but I don't know how much, or if she's at neutral. But I mean, you know, sometimes we have to take one step back to go two steps forward. It's shitty. I know that feeling. Like I said, having to retire with no guaranteed income, essentially. Like, it's like I'm on VA disability for now, but it's not guaranteed for life, right? Like, it's kind of it's a temporary thing until either, you know, more decisions are made, or until I kind of go back to work. It's not without its struggles. But overall, I'd say... Oh, shit. Did I get honey off of that? I did. Okay. That's all I wanted. Damn, some of these rock formations are crazy. Another vote. Biker attack, Big Mama attack, or a question mark. A, B, or C that can be voted for in the Twitch chat. I'm gonna wait here for that to go through. I'm hoping it doesn't glitch out. Ooh, free loot bag. Don't mind if I do. And a helmet light mod. Yes, please. And it's starting to rain. Alright. Let's see here. 17 seconds. If it's a biker attack, I might have to go with guns. Let's see, I've got a pistol. Do I have coffee? I feel like I picked up... No. But I do have some food. I'll eat that, even though it's going to make me smell a bit. Biker attack. Yeah, we're going for guns for this one. Because these bikers are just too strong. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have a point into run and gun. Holy cow, these guys are tough. Oh, and I got the crit on him. Do I not get... Am I not supposed to get, like, a reward for that? Error. Container close handling. A reference not set of instance... Okay. I was supposed to get a reward for that, and I just didn't get one. That's cool. Alright. Well, whatever. Oh, we're in the burnt forest. Okay. Right. There is a quest I'm supposed to do, I think. Where is the... Burnt shelter biome. Harvest mushrooms. Okay, we gotta be on the lookout for mushrooms. I gotta also search lootable containers. These count as a lootable container. I've only got a few minutes in here, so I can't fuck around too much. I gotta kill, I think, 10 of these guys. Bird nests count as lootable containers, so I'm gonna grab a bunch of these bird nests. Oh, there's a couple mushrooms. I think I need 5. Where'd my bike go? Right over here. Oh, I forgot about this, this quest thing. Oh, it's a snake. Nice. I hear zombies, but I don't see any of them. Okay, I also need more mushrooms. What are you... Oh, you're eating the snake. Alright, sure, I guess. Ooh, what's up in here? Hang on, I just realized. Food? Oh, they were trying to keep it away from the bears. That makes sense. I was gonna say, I hear another zombie somewhere. Okay, I got 40 seconds left before I start taking damage. Maybe I actually just put in a bandage to try and prevent that damage. There we go. Or at least heal in advance of it. Sorry, just trying to read the chat here. I'm supposed to have multi-stream chat going on. Okay, hang on. There's another Bernie boy. I gotta get a bunch of these Bernie boys here. I don't know how many of them I'm supposed to get. Yeah, and I'm gonna start taking damage now. So I need to get out of here. I don't see any more mushrooms. Okay, we're out of the burnt. Let's check these challenges here while I'm here, actually. So I need 5 mushrooms. I need to kill zombies in the burnt forest. Kill burnt in the burnt forest. Okay. Use the black lung serum. Black lung serum, which requires coal, plant fibers, mushrooms, and water. I think I've got a little bit of coal at home. Probably not a lot of it. But at the very least, I do need to get those mushrooms. Oh, there's another Bernie boy. You'll count towards my progression very nicely. Come on, mushrooms. There's got to be mushrooms around here somewhere. Usually they're difficult to spot because it's essentially a brown... You're looking for a brown... What are they? Vegetable fungus? Looking for a brown fungus on a brown background. Usually difficult to find, but there's a way to do it where if, like, you put your camera just underneath here, you can see the things that kind of pop up a bit. But I'm not... Oh yeah, right there. Usually you can kind of see it by skimming the ground. There's another Bernie boy. Oh, there's another mushroom right here. Hell yeah. There's 2 more zombies right here. Off with your head. I got a few seconds left, about 30 seconds before I have to get out of here again. Another snake. I don't really want to deal with him right now. Mushrooms right here. I think I need 1 more. Okay, let's get out of here and reset our lungs real quick. I mean, while we're here, I might as well just skirt the area. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Mushrooms right here. 2 of them. There we go. Done. So now I should be able to go back home and make the black lung serum. Although, to be honest, I really don't want to have to go all the way back home just to come back here again. Ooh. And then here's the next one, which is the desert biome. So let's see. Find a shelter. Find or build shelter in the burnt forest. There is a spot all the way over there. I might be able to make it if I kind of just skirt these 2 here. No. You know what? No, I can't. I just realized I won't be able to make it. Not until I make that black lung serum. Yeah, because without the black lung serum, I'm just eventually going to start taking random damage. So I guess we have to go all the way back home. Sucks, but whatever. Ah, come on. My chat thing seems to not be working anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, Monkey, if you're still there, I went to the gym today. I go every weekday as part of like my health kind of journey, I guess, trying to, you know, stay fit both mentally and physically. I go every weekday. I take weekends off. Today was heavy chest day. So I did bench press. Like I said, I did 260 pounds for bench press for 2 reps. So that's a new PR for me. I know it's not like amazing or anything. It's not. It's a far cry from 315, which is my goal, which is 3 plates. But I mean, hell, I'll chalk up the little wins wherever I get them, right? Okay, hang on, I'm going the wrong direction here. You're still here? Yeah, I figured you are. But, yeah, now I'm kind of curious as to what this hightail is. I wanna see what it is. I might take a look at it in a bit. I don't plan on streaming too much longer, maybe about another 20 minutes, right? Kind of just hey, check in, how you guys doing? You know what I should do? I should stop by both yours and Gwen's streams and just say hi. That's what I should do. I don't, like I said, I don't do that enough. Even if it's just to come say hi. What's something you've been avoiding? I think I've been avoiding dating. On one hand, and this is a bit of an oxymoron. So on one hand, I often feel lonely, right? And I know it's probably because I don't engage enough with other people. I don't actively put myself out there. But on the other hand, I avoid dating because it seems like so many people are just so fake that it seems like so much work to try and get to know somebody. And oftentimes people throw on a mask and they're not really showing their true selves. And it's like exhausting. So I think dating is probably something that I've been avoiding. Even though I know it's a necessary step to, you know, finding a proper partner. So hang on a sec here. I have to drink the water from a water source. There we go. Even though there's a chance it can make me sick. Luckily, I didn't get sick from that, so that's good. Ooh, hang on. There's a cooler here. Ah, it's murky water. Well, whatever. Yeah, I'd say that's probably what I'm avoiding. I know it's one of those necessary evils, essentially, right? Kind of throw yourself out there, talk to people, get to know them. It's just... so many people are fake. It's one of those things where it's... you don't want to have to go through the hoops just to find out when somebody's being truly themselves. But I guess at the other hand, you can't know if somebody's truly being themselves or not unless, you know, you start talking to them. So it's kind of a catch-22, to be honest. I don't know. I want to find... Here's the thing. I want to find somebody who literally just wants to sit at home and legitimately watch a movie. I'm not talking Netflix and chill. I'm talking like actually watch the movie. Bonus points if you can help pick apart the plot with me. If you can sit there and be like, wait a second, that guy wasn't watching wasn't wearing a watch in that scene. Now all of a sudden he's got a watch. Where's the consistency? Stupid little stuff like that. I don't know. I notice dumb things like that. I'd love to be able to find somebody who can sit there and pick apart a movie plot with me and be like, well, wait a second. You just said that you didn't know who that person was. Now all of a sudden you're like, oh, I know exactly who that person is. Like little things like plot holes, right? I kind of love that. I don't know why. I like breaking the immersion of it, I guess. Okay, let's grab all of this. Bring it into the house. I'm gonna get a little smelly, but it is what it is. Voting is complete and we got dance off. Oh, I wish I could show you. Dance off basically makes the zombies dance. It's hilarious, but unfortunately there's no zombies dancing. there any zombies around? No, there's no zombies that I can show you that are dancing. Oh well, is what it is. Oh, does my guy dance? No, he does not dance. Okay, let's repair this. Okay, I'm thirsty. I need 1 water. In fact, I need a bunch more water. Let's eat bacon and eggs. I need to make... Is it goldenrod tea? Let's make some red tea, actually. So I do need to make that black lung serum, which takes a bunch of stuff. And let's see here. How long does this last for? Doesn't tell me. I also need to mine nitrate powder. Gather armor crafting. Wow, all of this? Gather scrap polymers, gather leather, gather cloth fragments, gather coal. All of this to make the smoke gear. Black lung serum, find shelter, use the black lung serum. Okay, so I might actually be able to craft this. Although before I can craft it, I think I'm going to need a workbench. Which, again, I don't have. So, craft the black lung serum. Let's drink a coffee. Because at least that's something to drink there. This is going to be about 30... How much is it? It doesn't say. It doesn't say how much hydration it gives me. Unfortunate. Let's see. About 24. Okay, so it gave me about 24 hydration. Alright, we've got our black lung serum. Wait, can I make coffee? I can. You know what? I think the red tea is better, though. I'm gonna grab the food. I'm gonna grab those drinks. We're gonna head back out, I think, for the night. Maybe I make the horde base. I'm not sure exactly where to make the horde base, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to make it in this biome for now. I think day 7 I'll do it in the forest, like in the regular forest, the pine forest. I think the day 14 then I'll do in the burnt forest. I think I'll keep changing it up like that. Yeah, that way I do 1 week for each different biome type thing. In the meantime, though, what I will do is I got a cat hair in my mouth. I'm gonna look up what hightail is. Hightail is a sandbox game developed and published by Canadian-Irish developer Hypixel Studios. Oh, it's by Hypixel. Development began in 2015. Members of the Minecraft server team of Hypixel with funding from Riot Games, which would go on to purchase the studio in 2020. Oh, it's by Riot. I mean... Alright. That looks kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's definitely, definitely a new one that I haven't seen. Can I repair this? No, I need to actually have that in my inventory. There we go. I don't need the bicycle chassis. You know what? I think that's probably a good spot to leave it here. You're addicted to it, he says. Oh. Really? I figured you were playing that because of your kids. That doesn't look like an adult-friendly game. I don't know. Like, how do I say that? An adult-centric game. It looks very much like it's built for kids. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, I've seen you play 7 Days. I've seen you play, geez, what else have I seen you play? Project Zomboid, I think. Oh, and Valorant? I think Valorant. Yeah, I never would have taken you for oh, I guess, yeah, Minecraft. We played Minecraft together. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I can see that now. I'll have to look into it a bit more. Well, I think I'm actually going to end the stream here. I still have to have a shower. I have to do laundry. I have to do adult things. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks everybody for opening up and talking about the things that, you know, are bugging you. Hopefully you can come in here, chat, feel a little bit better about it, maybe get some unsolicited advice. Who knows? But thanks everybody for showing up. Again, I'll do this next Tuesday, 9 p.m.